What's up, everybody? D'Angelo here. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. And as you guys can tell from the title, your boy is going through a breakup right now. So I thought I would make this video on how you can still focus on your business during an emotionally charged situation. So this applies if you are, you just lost a loved one, or if you're sick, or if you got into an accident, or whatever the case may be. Because at the end of the day, if we're being perfectly honest, no one gives a damn. If you get sick, if you go through a breakup, if you're hurt, whatever, guess what? Your landlord is still gonna want to get paid every month. Or if you got a mortgage, the bank is still gonna want to get paid every month. Or if you bought your house in cash, your taxes is gonna want to get paid every year or every quarter, however you do it. All right. There is always going to be someone else to pay. You still got to pay your electricity people. You still got to pay, light, your gas. You got to pay for heat. You got to pay for all of that. So the bills don't go anywhere just because you're having a bad day. Your customer isn't going to care. Let's say they go and buy a course from you. Guess what? You had a breakup. That's cool, bro. So you still gonna give me access to this course or refund me or what? Like that's kind of how it's gonna go. People order from you and they expect to get what they paid for. It does not matter how your day is going. So in the business, there really isn't a lot of emotion here. Like you like, oh man, I really had a bad day. Can I ship it out next month? No, guess what? They're gonna go somewhere else. Like you got to get on your P's and Q's. So one of the things that made this easier for me is I started being honest with myself. So I was watching this video the other day from this dude I've been watching watching him a long time. And he was like, people don't lie to other people. They lie to themselves and then they tell people what they perceive to be the truth. And I was like, damn, that is deep as hell. Like, that is some really deep stuff right there. So I started being honest with myself, like, okay, I actually care about the situation. Because you guys know your typical dude that be like, man, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't care. Like that's kind of what I was like, man, I don't really care. And I kept trying to tell myself over and over and over that I don't care about the situation, and just not moving through the emotions. And that might sound weird, especially if you're here in the United States, because men really aren't allowed to have emotions here. Like the suicide rate for men here anyway is 3.5 times higher than it is for females. And that is crazy. But I mean, it makes sense. Like, men really don't have any other people to talk to. If you got your wife or your girlfriend and you confide in them, you got to worry about if they're going to try to expose you, or you got to worry about, some people finding out and then, just being labeled as weak, in society. That would just be weak for a lot of people, or a lot of people would consider that weak. Same thing with your guys or whatever. You go and tell them some stuff, they might be like, oh man, that's damn, bro. Like, why you still hurt about that? Like, unless it's something serious, like again, like a family member dying or something like that. That's normally when a man will get some leeway. But if you're just like, oh man, she broke up with me, they're like, bro, what the fuck is you doing? Like, so. But it's the same thing happened with a female, completely different story. Like men are not allowed to have feelings here. But anyway, you just have to accept that this shit hurts, right? And like a lot of people again want to think that they're supposed to be happy all the time. Like a lot of people frown upon being angry, frown upon being sad, but it's a regular human emotion. Like obviously you're gonna have days where just shit just does not go well, and you're gonna be discouraged, you're gonna be sad, you're gonna be angry. Like that's just how it goes, right? So don't lie to yourself. Like again, if you've seen like let's just say for example, because I like my guy, I like to give my example. So let's say for example, you got somebody that's overweight and they tell themselves all the time, oh man, I don't care about being overweight, I don't care about being overweight. But at the same time, they still need to post memes, to make them feel better about being overweight. They need to post Facebook. They need to be in Facebook groups where other people are overweight, telling them that it's okay to be overweight. Like, if you have to go to those lanes to feel better about being overweight or whatever the circumstance is, you don't like being in that circumstance. Like, there's people like, oh, money isn't everything. Like, majority of people who say that are people who don't have any money management skills, so it makes it feel better about not having any money. When if you're just like, bro, man, I'm broke all the fucking time. I don't like being broke. What can I do to fix this? Same thing with the weight problem. If you want to lose weight, then just lose weight. Don't tell yourself that you are okay with being fat if you aren't. If you are, by all means, like do your thing. But if you aren't okay with it, don't try to convince yourself that you are, because then you can start moving down the path of losing that weight that you don't like, and then you can look in the mirror and be like, fuck, I look good, I'm sexy. Like myself, low key, I consider myself fat because I used to have a nice six pack. Now I ain't got that no more. Now that I'm back on the market, your boy got to go and hit the gym. And, well, I'm probably not going to hit the gym if I'm being honest. I'll probably just buy some equipment. But anyway, you guys get the point. Don't lie to yourself. Don't tell yourself that it doesn't hurt, or don't tell yourself that you don't care about the situation. Just be straight up. Like, the shit hurts, you know, and you just got to keep it moving, because that's, again, like I said, your customers aren't going to care if you're having a bad day. So one of the things you can do is just simply outsource it. Like, let's say, for example, you're doing the Cash App methods. You can just outsource it. Like, if you just aren't feeling it that day and you know the quality of your work is going to be impacted, just hire somebody else, because you don't want to lose out on thousands of dollars over a relationship, or a situation that you couldn't control anyway. Right? At least with your business, your money is still going to keep coming in, because you don't want to lose a client, you don't want to lose an account, you don't want to lose any type of money over a situation, again, that you can't control, or whatever the case may be. You just don't want to lose any money. So yeah, outsource, or you just got to power through if you don't have any money. Like, that's the best thing I can tell you. And I know that is not what a lot of people wanted to hear, but you're just going to have to power through. Like I said, having this lifestyle as a marketer, that's just how it go. So maybe you are at the beginning right now, because this would be hard in the beginning, because in the beginning, you got everybody's against you. Your parents might be against you. Oh, you dropped out of school for that online stuff. Oh, friends, oh my God, you're doing that scam stuff. Then on top of that, your girl or your boyfriend just left, and all this stuff. So it's a lot that happens in the beginning. And that could legit break a lot of people. But if you're in any of those type of situations, I'm telling you guys, just keep powering through. I was there myself. A lot of people said this stuff wouldn't work. A lot of people said that all this stuff was a scam, and now I make six figures. I can buy just about damn near anything that I need. I got two houses now in cash. I was 2 months behind on the rent, so I went from 2 months, behind on rent, to literally owning two houses that I paid for in cash, both of them outright, no bills, no monthly payments, no nothing. So telling you guys, this stuff really does work. But yeah, that's the best advice that I can give, is to just hire somebody else or power through, because at the end of the day, that's really all you can do.